look at your resume, I see high-ranked universities in Penn State, Austin, Texas, Berkeley, and now MIT. How did you do that?
Yeah, that's it's a nice question. It's generous too. Talking about places I've been, and I'd say that it wasn't so much of things that I specifically did on my own. A lot of this was fortuity. Actually, going to Penn State when I was an undergrad coming out of high school, I I didn't really know what my plans were going to look like in the future. I only applied to 3 different universities. None of them would be, typical top-ranked universities. You'd think of Penn State was the highest on my list, and I was just so fortunate to get in when I went there, and I really didn't know what would happen after that. So I kept working at these things that I found interesting without fully knowing even what chemical engineering was. So to me, that was just a process that slowly led to one thing that led to another, that eventually got me to where I am today. But a lot of this, you could call it luck. You could call it being in the right place at the right time. Things really did work out, but I didn't really plan any of this early on. A lot of this just happened the way that it did.
So lots of my undergrad, when I talked to them, they said that, hey, we don't know what we want to do next step. We just want to finish and get our bachelor degree. So this is a good news for them, because a successful person like you didn't have that much a big plan, and you went with the flow and did a step by step. Correct?
Yeah, and it's something that I could encourage other people to think about is if you don't apply, you can't get accepted. And so even if you're looking at what that next step is, everyone needs to make it to that that next step as they're moving through their career. And this could be applying to a job in industry. This could be applying to graduate school. It could be a number of different things. And I think oftentimes people discount themselves, that they just say, well, my CV doesn't look like this person's, or I didn't have this training. I wasn't around this person. I didn't have the same opportunities that this other person had. And I think that there really is, I'd almost call it a scouting event. Like, people are looking for talent out there. And there are a lot of very talented people that, in a way, write themselves off when they should be applying for these types of things. So, I would just encourage people, don't worry about what you may think someone is looking for. But if you're really passionate about something like education, like a certain industrial job, go for it. Apply for it. Don't remove your application from that field, because I think good things can happen. And I certainly didn't expect to be where I am today or to follow this career path. A lot of this was good fortune, but I sent in the application. So I made that step, which was definitely important, and I'd encourage others to do the same.